You can come into a symmetrical, relaxed position. Take your time settling into the floor. Come into a nice slow rhythm with your breath. You're welcome to open or close your eyes as it's useful for you. Let's stretch arms out overhead, reaching through fingers and toes. Interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, flex your feet. And then release, bring your right knee to your chest, grab hold of it, hug it in close. Straighten right leg up, holding somewhere behind your leg. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times, both directions. Bend your knee in, open your knee out to the right, and then straighten whatever amount you're able out to the side, grounding down through the back of the left leg. And then release, bend your knee, bring it across. Spinal twist. Staying in your twist, try straightening your right leg on a low diagonal, right arm on a high diagonal. And then roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in, take a little circle or rock with your knees. And then grab hold of just the left knee. Drop the right leg long, squeeze this knee in close. Straighten this leg up. Flex and point. Circle your ankle. A couple times one way, a couple times the other way. Bend your knee back in, open your knee out to the left, and straighten whatever amount you're able out to the side, grounding down through the back of the right leg. And release, bend your knee, bring it across, spinal twist. First with a bent knee. And then try straightening left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. Release, roll back onto your back, bring both knees in. A little circle or rock, and then drop your feet to the floor. Draw the belly in, press the lower back down from the inside. Interlace fingers behind your head. Exhale, lift head and chest up. Inhale, release down. Exhale up. Inhale, down. Up and down. Up and down. Let's take two more like this. Last one. Release down. Now bring your right knee in and your left elbow across so they come towards one another, and then stretch the right leg long. Bring it in. Reach it long. Knee in. Reach long. In. Reach long. One more. Same thing other side. Left knee in, right elbow across, and then stretch it out. Knee in. Reach long. In. Reach long. In. Reach long, one more. Bring both legs up, outwardly rotate the legs, bring one leg in front of the other, quickly switching legs back and forth as you slowly lower legs towards the floor. You can do these slow lower and lifts, quick little switches, strong core, strong legs. Let's see if you can relax your face. One more lower and lift. And then release, bring your knees in. Circle or rock. Make your way up to sitting. Let's come on to hands and knees. Tabletop. If you'd like to pad your knees, you might use a blanket for that. Hands right under shoulders, fingers spread wide. Inhale, lift, head and tailbone arching. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Now, inhale, arch. Shift your weight forward, dip partway or all the way to the floor, press up from there, slow and smooth, round. Arch. Go forward to dip down. If going all the way down is too much, just do what you can. Make it 1 or 2 inches. Push up from there, round. Arch. Dip down. Press up, round. Arch, dip down, press up, and then sink back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left. Pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip. Back to center. Let's lift up through table and into down dog. You can pedal out your feet or shift your hips side to side. And then walk your hands and feet towards one another and hang in ragdoll. Sorry, just had a Zoom bomber, locked the room, and we're good. Let's roll up, come all the way up to standing. And into mountain pose, Tadasana. Feet can be together or apart. You can bring hands together at the heart. Next inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen. step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Maybe an extra breath or two here. And then back to down dog when you're ready. And then rest in down dog or child's pose or sitting or any neutral shape. Coming back to slow, steady breath. Last breath here. Coming back through down dog, step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Fold forward, swan dive down. Lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, let's take the right leg up. Bend your knee in, start circling this bent right knee in the biggest circle you can make. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Hips low. Let's grab the left wrist, take it over for a little side bend. Same thing other side. Grab your right wrist, take it over. And back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift the heart. Release arms up. Tip forward, standing splits. We'll do this with hips square and with the upper body letting go. Stretching that left leg straighter, longer, higher. Big step back. Warrior one. One more breath here. Make your way back to down dog, feeling what you're doing. You might take a vinyasa, you might just step back. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in, start circling this bent left knee in the biggest circle you can make. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. And then bring your left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. Now right towards the center of the chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward, high lunge, arms up. Sink low. Let's grab the right wrist, take it over. Same thing other side, grab your left wrist. Back to center, interlace fingers behind your back, other thumb on top this time. Release arms up. Tip forward, standing split. Square off the hips. Stretch that right leg long. Let your head hang. Big step back. Warrior one. One more breath. Release. Make your way back to a good rest. Letting go of all of that. Allowing what's done to be done. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's bend the knees. Come into chair, Utkatasana. Hips sink low, head lifts high, shoulders low, fingers high. Feel everything going up and down at once. One more breath here. Release, fold. Inhaling, flat back. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. From down dog, right leg sweeps up. Just one breath. Big step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior three, shift forward and find your balance. You're welcome to keep your torso high and your leg low. You could tip forward or anywhere in between. Feeling what you are doing, wherever you are. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one, make your way to down dog. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Big step forward, high lunge, arms up. Warrior three. Connect the end points. Last breath here. Step back, warrior one. Release through your movement transition. Back to a good rest. Letting go. Letting what's done be done. Last deep breath in and out. Let's come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Arms up, inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Fold. Lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up. Big step forward, high lunge, arms up. Warrior 3. From here, rise up to standing. Bring your left knee to your chest, find your balance. Other arm can be out or hand to your hip. You can stay holding your knee or grab your big toe with the first 2 finger and thumb. Let's open the left leg out to the left, just at a slight angle. And then back to the front, setting up for a twist. Opposite hand to the outside of the knee or the outside of the foot. Roll open through the left shoulder. Open back through the left arm. And then release with the front hand, catch with the back hand. King Dancer, Natrajasana. Kick your foot into your hand. Lifting through chest, head, fingers, toes. Big step back, high lunge. Slow down. Make your way back to down dog. Just one thing at a time. Slow, deep breath here. When you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3. Rise up to standing. Bring your right knee to your chest. You can stay here, or if you did so on the other side, you might grab your big toe and extend part way or all the way straight. Open your leg out to the right, whether you're holding your knee or your toe, standing tall. Bring it back to the front, opposite hand to the outside of the knee or the outside of the foot. Deep twist. Release with the front hand, catch with the back hand, King Dancer. Kick your foot into your hand. Slow, steady breath. Big step back, high lunge, and then make your way back to a good resting pose. Letting go. Let's come back through down dog and into a pigeon pose on the right side. Slide the right knee forward, scoot back through the left leg, help the hips get as low as they'll go. And then find a good position for the upper body. Maybe move your elbows, maybe rest your head or chest or forehead on something. Can you relax your shoulders more, your jaw more? Let's bring the upper body back up. If you have something under your hip that's in your way, you can move it so you can lean to the right, slide the left knee forward, and then lean to the left, sending the right leg back. Adjusting however you need to into a pigeon pose on the left side. Let's bring the upper body back up. If you have something under your hip that's in your way, you can move it. You can lean to the left. This time, let's take Gomukhasana, cow face pose. So right leg on top, and we'll try and scoot the ankles out to the side or back by the hips, going towards knee on top of knee. If this is too tight, you could make it a little less tight by sitting up on something, a blanket or block. You could also straighten your bottom leg. Now try to get that right hip really grounded. In order to help with that, we'll bring the left elbow across, right hand into a fist, push down. So you're grounding through both legs, down through the hips. And you can use this to lengthen and rotate. So a little deeper twist, but keeping length as you do. Now keeping both sit bones grounded, let's release the upper body to the front and take eagle arms, right elbow on top of left. Put some pressure between the elbows like you're trying to pull them apart, spreading the upper back, spreading the rib cage. Feel the torso wide and long. And then release, unwind. Let's bring hands behind us, interlace fingers. Open the heart, open the chest. You can stay upright or fold over your legs. And folding might be just dropping your head, or you could try and fold a little deeper, maybe even reaching arms up and back away from you. Release, unwind, switch, left leg on top, adjusting, knee on top of knee as best you can. Use any props you might need, and then right elbow will come across, left hand into a fist, pushing down, lengthening as you twist. Let's keep both sit bones grounded, release the upper body around to the front. Left elbow on top, eagle arms. Pressure between the elbows, spread the rib cage, the upper back. Release the arms, interlace fingers behind the back, other thumb on top, the non-dominant way, heart high, and then stay upright or fold any amount. Release. Lean back, unwind the legs, take a little windshield wiper, side to side. Let the knees flop one way and then the other. You can kind of rub one hip into the floor when you're on that side. And we'll extend the legs straight. If you'd like to use a little lift under the hips, you might put a blanket under there. You can use your hands on the floor to support you, or on the feet to support you, or something around the feet, going towards length, towards folding. Inhale to look up. Exhale, release. Bring the soles of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. And grab your toes or ankles with that grip, lengthen and fold. Elbows can push into the legs, or if it works better, you could lean into hands or elbows. Let's bring the upper body back up. Keep the right leg where it is. Open the left leg out to the side. Gate pose, right arm up and over. Big yawning reach, like a yawn. Let your head fall towards the floor. Take the top arm out and down until your shoulder drops down, stretching right side of your neck. Press into the bottom hand to come up. Use that hand to lift your head, and then switch the legs. Same thing, other side. Left arm up and over. Big reach like a yawn. Head falls towards the floor, left arm out and down until your shoulder drops down, stretching left side of your neck. Press into the bottom hand to come up. Use that hand to lift your head. Open both legs wide. You can use your hands on the floor behind you or in front of you. Or you can lean into a block. Finding your edge and then seeing if you can relax into that. Bring the upper body back up. Take your time. Lean back, draw the legs in, shake that out. Let's get set up for supported fish. You can do this over blocks or blanket or cushion or bolster or foam roller, lots of options. Something is going to go behind the upper back, pretty high up. And then just make sure it's low enough that the shoulders can fall off the other end of it. You may want something else supporting your head. Could be another block on the same setting or a lower setting. Could be a blanket or cushion. Arms can be overhead or out to the side. Legs can be straight or bent. If there's any gripping in your lower back, try tucking your tailbone towards your heels. And if there's still gripping or discomfort there, try doing this with feet on the floor, knees bent. relaxing into the pull of gravity, melting over your props. If you'd like to stay where you are longer, you're welcome to. If you're ready to release, one gentle way of doing so is to interlace fingers behind your head and lift your chin to your chest, taking the pressure off your props. You can then lean to one side to bring your things out from under you and come back onto your back. Resting with back flat. And then let's lift the hips and slide something under the hips for supported bridge. So that could be a block or blanket or bolster or stack of books. You might have some combination of things, trying to get the height and firmness just right for you or good enough for you. Once you've found your placement, let the hips release. And we can get a nice hip flexor stretch here. If you bring your right knee in, grab hold of it, and then straighten your left leg. You can let that left hip flexor yawn open a bit. The more you hug your knee to your chest, the more you can let that straight left leg hang, the more you might open left hip. Let's switch. Bring your left knee in, grab hold of it, and then straighten your right leg, letting that straight right leg hang, yawn open, soften. When you feel even, you can come back to neutral, either both feet on the floor, both knees to the chest, or both legs straight, either up in the air or along the floor. And if you need to adjust the height or placement of your props, feel free to do that at any time. Finding as much ease as you can. Keep releasing. Maybe there's a little bit more. there's any different leg position you'd like to move through, you're welcome. When you're ready to release, how gently can you do so? If you'd like to stay longer, of course you're welcome. We are sort of moving slowly towards the end of this practice. And this is a good time to really tune in. What do I need? What do I want? I suggest happy baby as a good counter stretch, but if there's something else you're enjoying or wanting, feel free to do that. Each time you finish something, you can just practice asking, what now? What would feel good next? You might finish with a twist, another restorative pose, an inversion. Could just be some movement or touch, doesn't have to be anything formal or that anyone's taught you. You can keep going like this, asking what's needed now until nothing else is needed. And then start getting yourself comfortable in your final resting pose. You might put on extra layers or grab some props or do a little self-massage. When you are ready to release, take a couple of extra deep exhales, or maybe even a sigh. And with each exhale, just imagine whatever's not needed, just letting go. Settling into a few moments of not doing anything. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, move your wrists and ankles. And take a big yawning reach. When you're ready, bring your knees in. And roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. And bring hands together at the heart. Silently thanking yourself for your practice. And you can let that gratitude expand out to wherever it's easy right now. Namaste. Thank you, everyone.